This is Subhashni, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Applications, B.V. Vaniya Perumal College for Women, Virudunagar. Now, I am going to discuss the basic introduction of Python language. This is a popular programming language in the current technological world. Actually, this language developed in the country Netherlands in the year of 1991. The developer name was Guido van Rossum. Why the Python language was named as Python? Because Guido van Rossum, who was very interested in the British comedy series which is named as Monty Python, so he needs a little short name and a mysterious name and interesting name, so he chosen that Monty Python, which is named as a Python language. Actually, this is a open source language. There is no need to the payment for downloading and installing the Python language like any other languages. PHP is also a open source language, and it is also a scripting language itself. Why it's named as a scripting language? Because the Python language is a interpreter language. If you type the commands or a program or a statements, it executed automatically, that is instantly. There is no need to separate time for the compilation. So this is a scripting language, and we can define the classes concept, functional concept, and it is also a scalable language. From the beginning itself, Google was used that language Python. Actually, that language was developed in the year 1991, but it's slowly increasingly popular in the current last 5 years. So why Python? Python can be used on a server to create a web applications. Suppose if we want to develop an web applications, we can use a PHP language or ASP.NET language. Likewise, we can develop a web applications using Python. This is a server-side scripting language. And we can also connect the database systems and read and modify the text files using that Python language. And if we use the big data and perform the complex mathematical calculations, we can use the Python language. It's a rapid prototyping, and it is also used for the software development. And it is also, the Python works on different platforms. If it is a Windows operating system, Mac operating system, Linux operating system, or Unix operating system, Raspberry Pi, if it is any operating system, we can run Python. Python syntax is very similar to the English language. It's a very easiest compare than any other languages, C, C++, and Java languages. And we already discussed with it is an interpreter language. If we use the command, there is no need, no extra time for the compilations. If it is executed instantly, so the prototyping can be very quick. And the most recent updated version of this language, Python language, is 3. The latest updated version is 3.11.4, which is released in June 6, 2023. Actually, Python 2 is also a quite popular language compared than Python 3. Python 2 is only upgraded with some security features which is also included in the Python 3. So there is no very different compare than the Python 2 and Python 3 language. It's very easy for Python syntax is very easy for the English language. Python relies on indentation, and the main importance is indentation. If we want to group a block of statements in C or C++ or Java languages, we can use the curly braces to denote the block of statements. But in Python, the indentation purpose are white spaces to define a scope for the loops, functions, and classes. And the command in the Python language is hash. If we put the hash command at the beginning of the line, then that line, put it in the hash command, there is no need to compile that command. And variables, how to define a variables in Python? Variables are the storage values only. It's a container for storing the values. So likewise, C, C++ or Java languages, Python has no command for declaring a variable. There is no need to declare a variable. In C language, we define int, a, comma, b, semicolon. There is no need to declare a variables in Python. So if we use the x equal to 5 in the Python statements, then it automatically, the Python compiler, it assumes that x is an integer, it contains a value as 5. So print is the printing command in the Python language. And some of the rules and criteria to define a variable names: the variable name must start with a letter or the underscore character. Compulsorily, the variable name cannot start with a number. It contains only the alphabetic characters or numeric characters or underscore characters. And the variable names are case sensitive. Suppose if we use the variable name as capital letters age and the separate variable name as small letter age, then these variable names are distinct only. It's not a same variable names. There are more built-in data types available in Python: text type, numeric types, sequence types, mapping types, set types, boolean types, binary types, none types. Thank you.